this moment, you are a non-smoker. You have left cigarettes behind, because smoking is a false friend.
Oh, you're digging!
You are breathing more easily, because you do not smoke.
Wind it down.
Mrs. Toro, do you think someone might meet and greet? Point our guests in the right direction. First impressions. Thank you so much. Come. Oh, thank you, darling. Just pop it over there, would you? Is there anything else you need?
They will disgust you with their filthy voice, their bad breath, their stinking fingers, their reeking clothes. You despise their weakness, because you are strong, because you are an ex-smoker.
Freya, hi.
Hi, how you doing? Hi. Hello, Diana.
Poppy, it's Freya, Diana. Freya Carlisle.
I know it's Freya.
So how are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Poppy. How are you?
Very well. Didn't I read somewhere about you being in line for editor for Tribune?
Oh, no, that,
Oh, sorry.
As you know, this has been a momentous year for the college. The vote to admit our first male undergraduates next year was won. After a robust contest, by a convincing 2/3 majority. I would also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute and bid the fondest of adieus to Professor Ellerby, who after 30 years at Lady Matilda's is forsaking us for Princeton.
As I live and breathe, the female Enoch.
me? Me? Oh, what a bloody time to call this.
And Diana, oh, look at you. You must have a picture in an attic somewhere. Congratulations. Or whatever it is one's meant to say on such occasions. Poppy, hey. How weird is this?
Lovely do. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello, who's there? Is somebody there?
Something tells me you're not here after the 2-for-1 dandelion and burdock.
Suspicious death, Lady Matilda's college.
Lady Matilda's?
Last all-female college in Oxford just voted to go mixed.
I know what it is. So?
Holding a Gordy. The information's a bit sketchy, but one of the guests has been found dead. Sir?
Do you know who she was?
Poppy Toynton, 32, alumna. Worked here as a development officer. Parents from Whitby. Oh, she shared a house with one of the dons from here, Diana Ellerby in Bicester. Accommodation's been given over to the guests for the weekend.
Boys?
Doctor, what have you got?
I can't speak for you, obviously. What I've got is indigestion after another spoilt supper. What she's got, at first glance anyway, appears to be a broken neck.
From the fall.
Too early to say if it was a fall. According to uniform, there are signs of a break-in upstairs. Scene of crime, we're taking a look now.
What time was she found?
Senior porter called it in about an hour and a half ago.
That'd agree with time of death between 9 and 10.
Well, it was the porter that found her, was it?
No, one of the first-year students doubling up as a waitress tonight for a bit of pin money. Samantha Coyle.
My room's on the stair. I was on a break and I wanted to make a call. I'd left my mobile in my room, so...
You knew her from around college, presumably. What was she like?
A bit bossy. Didn't want to get on the wrong side of her.
You all done?
For now. PM's 8 o'clock sharp.
Is there anything I should know?
Such as?
With himself, first mentioned this place, he got very, beady.
Well, there's a young woman attacked here 9, 10 years ago. Sister of one of the undergrads. 𝐶𝐒 something. Robbed his case.
What happened?
A couple of days into the investigation, his wife got killed.
Oh.
So, keep an eye, eh? I'll be right back.
Principal Ferber? E.I. Lewis. You wanted to wait.
Yes, I was wondering how long you'd be. I'm sorry to ask, but it's an accommodation issue with staircase 5 out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm afraid that'll be the case until we establish exactly what's happened. When did you last see her this evening?
Well, I suppose that would have been about a quarter of an hour before the balloon went up. Diana Ellerby wondered if someone might fetch her wrap. I found Poppy in the bar a wee while later and passed the message on. She went, and I didn't see her again.
What do you think we're looking at? Burglary gone wrong?
Heck of a coincidence, if not. But if it was an accident, then where's Professor Ellerby's rap? That's what Poppy Toynton went off to fetch. So where is it? And if you're going upstairs, your whole momentum is forward, not back. On the other hand, if she fell on the way down...
Why didn't she have a rap with her? What was Poppy Toynton like?
One doesn't want to speak ill, but a bit of a head girl. Deputy head girl. Passive-aggressive, terrific quality in a development officer. Not always appreciated elsewhere.
Anyone with whom she'd had a particular falling out?
Well, there's always going to be personality clashes in any large organization.
All systems with Miss Taunton. Change this, change that. I'm barely scraping a third. Doesn't mean to say I'd wish that on her. I just hope that you lot do better this time round and actually catch the swine.
How do you mean?
Chloe Brooks, I'd have thought you know all about it.
No, that was before my time.
Early bird.
Morning, Mark. Yeah, no, I've got a post-mortem with Dr. Hobson at 8. Thought I might get some reading in first.
The suspicious at Lady Matilda's college. Gaudy, wasn't it?
Last night, former student of Diana Ellerby.
Have you seen her yet?
Seen, yes. Spoken to, no. Not this time round, anyway. I did actually meet her on a previous case, briefly. Hence the homework. Crikey, better get a wriggle on. Laura doesn't mind her patients being late, but woe betide.
What was she like?
Ellerby? Was years ago. Bit prickly, as I remember. What?
She would be. Something of a termagant in her day, leading light in the struggle for female empowerment.
How's that going, by the way?
You can mock. The glass ceiling was required reading when I was at college.
She's got form, you know. Trespass, breach of the peace, protesting against American missiles back in the 80s.
Greenham.
Oh, Hayford. Handier for tutorials, I suppose. Quick bit of saving the world and then back into college in time for hot buttered muffins.
Missed the main event, I'm afraid, but it is as I thought. Broken neck. You don't look so disappointed. It wasn't an accident. She was helped on her way. A single blow to the skull, temporal fracture about here.
With what?
Our old friend, the blunt instrument. Circular trauma about yay big. Possibly a hammer. She goes AV down the stairs and neck breaks in the ensuing fall. What? I know that look.
Just thinking.
You're right.
Of course, why wouldn't I be?
Lady Matilda's college, hardly the happiest of associations.
It's just a place, Laura.
No, so long as you're...
I'm fine. Thank you.
Any time.
What happened to the girl?
So weird. I didn't know who else was going to be there. I couldn't really face seeing them all again.
It's this one over here.
Ah, thanks. D.I. Lewis, Oxford Police. Doctor,
Oh, no, I'm not a doctor. I work in the dispensary. Ruth Brooks.
Is it about my sister?
Not like that, no. Somebody was killed last night at Lady Matilda's. You knew her, I believe. Poppy Toynton. What do you remember of her?
Beyond she was a first year and I was a second, not much. Lewis, did you say? Have we?
I interviewed you at the time. Last night brought Chloe to mind. I just wanted to check how she was doing, I suppose.
I know she's in there. Somewhere. Trying to get home. So I come and talk to her first thing each morning. And before I clock out. And just hope.
What have we got?
Definite break-in, rooms on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Samantha Coyle's already given us an inventory, MP3 player and missing cash.
Right, so my phone, my watch and my purse. Is that what it was about with Poppy? She disturbed him?
Him?
Well, wouldn't you think?
At an exclusively female college, any bloke here would have stood out
Like a sore thumb at a wedding?
How well did you know Poppy Toynton?
Well, we were up around the same time, but Pops was definitely lower stream. She was very keen to hang out with us. I think she was a bit starstruck by Diana and the whole golden set thing.
What golden set thing?
Those of us Diana took under her especial wing and groomed for greatness. A man's reach and all that.
Sergeant Hathaway tells me you're a journalist, Miss Carlyle, on the Post.
Columnist.
Is there a difference?
About 40K per annum and my picture above the copy. Sex and the single girl is mine. Can the modern miss have it all?
What's the verdict?
The jury's still out.
It's quite true. Poppy lived with us for a while at House Beautiful. Diana provided lodgings to a handful of 2nd and 3rd year students, her brightest and best. I was there 2 years, and Poppy came in my 2nd year.
After Ruth Brooks left?
Yes, that's right. Outside of her cadging letters and the perennial round robin, I really didn't see or hear anything of Poppy after uni. We were very different people.
In what way?
I made a success of my life.
What was the nature of her relationship with Professor Ellerby?
They were friends. Poppy was devoted to Diana.
Nothing more?
More? Have you ever read any of Diana's work? That's probably a silly question, isn't it? Man delights not Diana, nor women neither.
Professor Ellerby is famously celibate, renouncing a life of the flesh for a life of the mind.
Look, do you know how long we're going to have to hang on here? I have work to get back to.
On a weekend?
I'm CEO of Guilty Secrets.
What's Guilty Secrets?
It's a lingerie chain. Sergeant Hathaway doesn't get out much.
Regular customer, are you, sir, at Guilty Secrets? Loyalty card holder?
Every high street's got one. It's a major chain. Online and what have you.
Online? Well.
Just 'cause I've heard of something you've not.
My mind is on a higher plane.
Speaking of which, we should be getting over to that house. What is it again?
Beautiful, sir.
What kind of name's that for a place?
It's from the Pilgrim's Progress. John Bunyan, he who would valiant be. Didn't you go to Sunday school?
We had a couple of missionaries came up to Newcastle once. They went in the pot, I think.
Christian stays at House Beautiful on his way to the Celestial City. It's where he meets the maidens. Prudence, charity, piety, and discretion. Oh, and Porter Watchful, of course.
Of course.
What do you make of those two? Mincemeat.
Professor Ellerby. Yes, Hathaway, D.I. Lewis. We wondered if we might have a word.
When you get to my age, you think that life's got nothing left to throw at you. But you have no heart left to break.
Damn. Can you think of anyone who would want to harm Miss Taunton?
Harm her? No. No. I thought... a robbery, Marion said. Principal Thurber. I can spell that for you, slowly, if you need to write it in your book.
That won't be necessary, Professor. But we will need to see Miss Taunton's room.
Must you? Oh, she'd have so hated that. Some lumbering great brute pawing over her things.
I'm sure Sergeant Hathaway will do his best not to lumber and paw more than usual, right?
Scout's honor.
Was there anyone special in her life? Boyfriends? Girlfriends? She had friends, of course. But not in the way you...
Only a couple of the people I've been talking to, they say she wasn't the most academically minded of souls.
Yes, is that right?
They thought her an unlikely candidate for you to have taken under your wing, alongside the other girls here.
Young women? Well, probably had other qualities.
Such as?
She was very nurturing. I'm not sure everybody saw that side of her, but we suited each other. She was like a daughter to me, really. I mean, they're all my daughters, of course, but Poppy was special.
Ruth Brooks was one of yours, wasn't she?
Ruth? Yes, yes, she was. What makes you ask that?
I was in charge of an inquiry looking into what happened to her sister.
Oh, that American boy.
Judd Havelock.
Judd. Judd. Yes, of course. He came from money, didn't he? Such a wicked thing to do. Should I remember you?
I came off the investigation quite early on.
Did you find anything of interest?
It's purely procedural, but I'll need you to come back to the college with me, make an inventory of your things, check that nothing's missing.
Now. Let me get my keys.
Anything?
According to the bank statements, there's been a lot of money withdrawn in the last year from the hole in the wall.
How much is a lot?
More than you could possibly spend unless you'd suddenly developed a crack habit. Hey.
No, not here.
Come on, then.
You're meant to tell me if you're thinking of going out.
Oh, what are you going to do, Pauline? Get me gated? I graduated, remember?
Oh, yes. I remember you, Miss Carlyle.
Princeton, I hear. Are they all right with that, then? Criminal record?
America has a proud tradition of direct action when confronted by the forces of tyranny.
Some might call it sleeping with the enemy.
Well, the enemy is already at the gates. Next year, they'll be inside the citadel.
And where did Poppy Toynton fit into these plans of yours?
Well, Poppy would have stayed on at House Beautiful, of course. It's still my home. The plan was to split my time between here and the States. She would have visited, of course.
Oh, is it all right to, We were wondering, Diana, the drinks tonight.
Well, there's no possibility of those going ahead, surely.
It's going to be very difficult getting the word out to cancel at such short notice. I'm sure it's what Poppy would have wanted. Well, we'll make it low-key.
Oh, my necklace. I had a jet necklace. Oh.
Oh, Diana, I'm so sorry.
Forgive me for asking, and tell me if it's none of my business, but what's with the interest in the Chloe Brooks case?
Laura Hobson told you.
Well, I had to get the thumbscrews out. So?
Just covering all angles.
Well, is there one? Beyond coincidence. I mean, I know it has some weight for you, personally, but it wasn't murder.
Might as well have been. 15-year-old kid left in a coma.
What was she doing there?
She'd come up to Oxford to see her sister for the weekend. There was a party, a masked ball. It's all in the files.
Yeah. Where? Okay. Okay, we're on our way. We got a trace on Freya Carlisle's mobile.
I felt at the time there was something... I don't know, something wasn't right. I should have done something, said something.
Oughtn't we to be concentrating on the case at hand, sir? The one in the present, in the here and now?
I don't like leaving a job half done.
You didn't, it was done.
Yeah, not by me.
Wish me luck. Sweet dreams, Chloe.
Hello, Carl. My name's Detective Sergeant Hathaway. So you found the mobile out fishing. Where was that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being lots, 1 being not very, how grisly is this?
Such a shame for Diana. Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
Hello, it's me, Freya.
What are you doing here? I didn't think...
Diana invited me. Oh, my God, how are you? Oh, you know.
I'm sorry. Listen to me babbling away at you without a drink in your hand.
Good old Shmi. I read your columns sometimes. Do you? It's good. You always had a way with words. Except when it mattered. What was there to say? We were all afraid, I suppose. We didn't want to dwell on what happened, almost as if we didn't say it. It hadn't happened. It's all right. No, it was cowardly, but that's the way it was. Since, though, I don't think there's a day that's gone by.
Don't. Not tonight.
Last night's haul. Dumped off a bridge outside Abingdon.
That's all of it?
Yeah, apart from jewellery. Might have gone in the river. Or maybe he panicked, realised what he'd done and decided to offload the spoils. It's a scenario.
All right, here's another. 10 years ago, a girl's attacked. And a decade later, certain people who were there the night of the attack are reunited in the very place where it happens, and hours later, one of them's dead. You don't believe that this was a robbery gone wrong any more than I do. See you in the morning.
Hello, you. It's Ruth.
I couldn't find you.
It's all right. I'm here now.
I don't think he's been home.
What's...
Sorry, sir, I just wanted to get the last ones in order.
In order of what?
Would have been easier if I had the lid of the box, obviously.
What box?
Jigsaw box.
I think I'll leave you to it.
For those of us whose Mensa applications came back late, we'll return to sender.
40 or 50 people taking photos of the same event over one evening.
Right.
You look at one set of photos, you can have stonking great gaps, but what one person misses...
Someone else might have covered.
So a few of the sets have gone missing in the interim, but at least a third are time-coded. This gives us waypoints. The rest, you just have to extrapolate.
Based on what?
Light levels, level of drink in people's glasses, who's next to who, who's doing what. It would be easy if I knew who was wearing what, but that's doable. We just get that, shove it in the computer, and we're in. What?
No, it's good. Just... all this? Why?
Well, you thought something wasn't right.
Come on, get your coat.
Where are we going?
See an old mate. Hello, Ali.
Rob. Sir. No, I took an early bath about 4 or 5 years ago. Grabbed the lump sum and sunk it into this.
Doing all right?
Oh, you know, mustn't grumble. It's without, right?
Well remembered.
I made you enough tea.
You have that?
You look more like a long, tall, skinny, double-shot frappo espresso. Am I right?
Something like that.
What's that set you back? Best part of a fiver? More for the two of you. I don't expect he sticks his hand in his pocket, does he? A bagman's lot. We've all been there. Keep your head down and your nose clean. You won't find a better governor.
That's what he keeps telling me.
Huh? There you go.
Thanks.
Careful, it's hot. So, come on. Didn't used to be so bashful. Much as I'd like to think you've come all this way out of the goodness.
Lady Matilda's college.
Oh, what, this thing in the local?
We've not named her yet, but the victim's name is Poppy Taunton.
Oh, you're looking at me like that's supposed to mean something.
Yeah. We interviewed her on the Chloe Brooks case.
Oh, Chloe Brooks, the... Oh, Rob. Best will in the world. That's a lot of Chardonnay under the bridge. 10 years, the old Gray matter.
Sure.
But Kerrison was certain that he had the right man with Judd Havelock.
Absolutely. D.I. Kerrison. Yeah, absolutely. We both were.
He's never been found.
Yeah, well, the kid was connected.
Yeah, his parents offered $5 million for information as to his whereabouts.
Oh, 12th night come early. Of course they offered a reward. How would it have looked if they hadn't? I mean, if you can afford $5 million, you can afford to make someone disappear, right? Plastic surgery, new life.
Right.
They know where he is. He's probably in some bar somewhere in downtown Bogota right now, sipping sundowners with Lucky Lupin.
What? It's all right. We're amongst friends.
Well, it's the hospital. Chloe Brooks had just rejoined the land of the living.
Are you sure there's nothing? No loose threads or...
Outsider, we never pinched him. Look, whatever the story with this Taunton woman, it's got nothing to do with Judd Havelock. I'm telling you, Rob, God's honest. Old Kerrison had his faults, rest his soul. But in this instance, he didn't put a foot.
Thanks for your time.
Don't be a stranger.
She's undergone manipulation each week to stop her muscles from atrophying, but physically, she's very weak. 5 minutes, that's your lot. Oh. And certainly not both of you.
I'll see you back at the station.
If she shows signs of distress or not being able to cope, you'll have to stop, understood?
Yeah, I've got it.
Good.
Chloe? Can you remember anything about what happened to you? The nurse tells us that when you woke up, you said something. A particular word? Can you remember what that was? You said murder. Do you remember? Can you think why you said it?
It's all right, Chloe. Inspector Lewis just wants to help. You're not in trouble.
I couldn't find Ruth. I went to look for her. And there was...
Go on.
I don't know. I can't remember. I couldn't find you. Where were you? Where were you?
What did you find, Chloe?
I don't remember. I don't.
It's all right. It's all right, Chloe. No one is going to hurt you. It's okay.
Have you seen Napoleon? Yes, I know he should be with the Admiral Nelsons, dear, but he's not. Sorry, sir. A bit of a crisis. Napoleon's gone missing. Looked everywhere, nowhere to be seen.
You've tried St. Helena.
Very droll, sir. So, what are you after today, sir? Tarts and Vickers? Something for a stag? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't know what I've got left in your size. What about a policeman? Always very popular. Comedy whistle, floppy truncheon. Do you a policeman, no trouble.
Small world.
If I hadn't got involved with Judd. But it's that bad boy thing. Eddie warned me. Tried to.
Eddie?
Edward Florey. Judd's roommate at Lonsdale. He asked me out once and I turned him down. When I started seeing Judd, he told me I was making a mistake, that I'd get hurt. But at that age, I was just...
But you had broken it up with Judd, hadn't you? If I remember right.
The night it happened, there was some fresher. Judd was all over her. Not even trying to be subtle. I asked him what he thought he was up to, and he stormed off. I went inside after him. We argued, and he hit me. I told him we were finished and went off to get drunk. The next thing I know, Chloe's. I'll never forgive myself.
You've been a good sister. No one could have done more.
I'm just frightened, I guess.
We found this when we were clearing out Poppy's locker. It may have a bearing on your investigation.
I knew she was a nasty piece of work. What she put me through.
As you can see, there are letters towards the back. I've received several almost identical this past year concerning Mrs. Turrell's suitability as senior porter at Lady Matilda's.
They said I'd had an inappropriate relationship with one of the freshers.
Yes, well, I really don't think we want to go into the details, Mrs. Turrell.
What's this?
Poppy Jointon's yearbook, Ma'am, found in her locker.
Not Rodine, plainly.
She seems to have been following her contemporaries' careers with some diligence, not to say a vindictive jealousy bordering on clinical psychopathy.
This is the lunatic scrapbook from hell.
Those of her peers who'd failed to shine, she largely ignores, but those that have made something of themselves, she went out of her way to try and ruin them.
How? Letters?
In the main, anonymous, obviously, either to employers or family.
What did any of them do to her to deserve this?
Belittled her, ignored her, succeeded where she'd failed. She reserved an especial venom for two in particular. Freya Carlyle.
Don't tell me. The other one was Lakshmi, eh?
It's had consequences for both of them. In Lakshmi's case, divorce. The husband took the family out of the country. Freya was sacked and lost her chance to be editor of Tribune. Now, if they knew that Poppy was behind this...
Sweetheart.
Yeah, thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Night.
Oh. See you soon.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
What time do you call this?
No gallows humour this morning, please, Laura. Just the whys and wherefores.
Killed midnight, 1 o'clock, multiple blows.
I suppose nobody saw or heard anything. Damn it! Damn it to hell! Should have been quicker off the mark, but I let the grass grow. You tried to tell me, I didn't bloody listen.
Sir?
Too busy looking backwards instead of concentrating on the here and now.
She's my girlfriend! No! Let me through! Calm down. Calm down. What do you mean, calm down? I want to see her!
Take it in, will you?
Get off!
You had no way of knowing the killer was going to strike again, sir. Right. We finished?
He's right, Robbie. There's no way you could have known.
She couldn't be sure, but she thought there was someone upstairs, at the top of the landing.
Why didn't she say anything?
She didn't want you to think that she was just being silly, you know?
Keep an eye on him.
Thought you could probably use a cuppa.
Look, I'd really rather like to go home to London.
Yeah, I'm afraid that won't be possible right now.
What, you want us to just sit here while some nutter picks us off at random?
Well, it might not be random. I spoke to the chair of Tribune's board late last night. You were hotly tipped to get the editor's job last year.
Sorry, what's that got to do with anything?
Are you aware why you were unsuccessful? Why you were dismissed by the sister paper? You see, apparently the board received a letter outlining your student activities in the cause of animal liberation, illegal break-ins, incendiary devices mailed to prominent research scientists.
Well, that's not true. But I was involved in a bit of anti-hunt, but nothing like that. Where's this come from?
We believe it was written and sent by Poppy Taunton.
No, I mean...
You weren't aware?
No, I wasn't aware. Of course I wasn't aware. If I'd have known, do you think I would have been making small talk with her all evening? Look, if I'd have known, I'd have...
You know what? Miss Carlyle.
How did he seem, the boyfriend?
Jarvis Patterson, pretty decent. Do you want me to handle the ID?
Nah. No, I'll deal. Thanks.
Yes?
Who is it, Shmi?
I thought they'd be safer here. If you're still insisting that everyone must remain in Oxford. I take it you've no objection.
No.
What is it you want?
Chloe Brooks's bag. According to the case files, it went missing the night she was attacked.
Where'd you get that?
House Beautiful, Poppy Toynton's room. Lakshmi and Freya are there for their own safety, Ellerby's saying.
How do you know it's Chloe's?
It's the one who's carrying all the photos. There's more. These are blow-ups of what was inside. Soccer have the originals. Could be anywhere, but this is on the back.
5K, then 2K on the first of each month. What is that about? Why was it stuck in Chloe's bag?
Working through over a pint?
Ah.
Fit, Rob? They're open, you know. Valuable drinking time you're wasting.
Join us, James?
Yeah, absolutely. More the merrier.
No, you're right. I've got 1 or 2 leads to follow up.
This the, Toynton case? There's been another, they're saying, on the radio.
What leads are these?
No, it's just 1 or 2 things. I'll talk to you about them tomorrow.
I still can't believe this. I think the police might be mistaken.
No, they're not. My husband, when we broke up, he said things, he knew things he couldn't possibly have known about me. Private things that happened while I was at uni that only a few people knew about.
Which people?
You, Poppy, Ruth. At the time, I was so chewed up over the divorce, I never stopped to ask myself how he could have found out. I just assumed people aren't very good at keeping secrets. Sick bitch. My kids. She cost me my kids.
I'm so sorry, darling.
I haven't thought about Judd in 10 years. You roomed with him at uni, though. You shared a house afterwards.
My parents ran a paper shop in Daventry. Judd had a lot of charm when he turned it on. It took me a long time to see past that, to the monster beneath.
Did you warn Ruth Brooks against getting involved with him?
Ruth? Yes, I did.
Were you in love with her?
Probably. I suppose I saw her as some kind of damsel in distress. I wanted to save her.
Out of everyone, I thought you'd have gone the distance, taken your inspector.
Well, I woke up one morning and my face didn't fit anymore. It was made clear I wasn't going to go any further. But, there'd been a complaint. Some girl in the canteen, of all places, civilian. And she said I'd said something racial, which I hadn't.
But I mean, even if I had, it wouldn't have been anything. Just a bit of banter between colleagues. And then suddenly they're going to bust me down to DC.
Sounds a bit harsh.
And I thought, sod ya. I've always played a straight bat, you know? And for what? But enough about me. How are you getting on with this Lady Matilda's thing? Look, I'll get another round and you can fill me in. How's that?
Go on, then.
Like old times.
Judd had several women on the go from various colleges and only hit the mother load, Lady Matilda's.
Is that where he met Ruth?
Yeah. Actually, no, I think he met her first at a digs in Bicester.
What, Professor Ellerby's house beautiful?
Cold Comfort Farm, more like. God, what a harpy. You know, she wouldn't even let us in the house to use the loo.
Can't imagine Judd was made very welcome there.
No, you think, but needs must. He put himself out as a bit of a gardener at weekends for beer money. Ellerby had broken her foot, so...
Do you remember who was wearing what the night that Chloe was attacked?
Judd went for Arlequina, I remember that. I think I had a zany mask. Otherwise...
You take any photos?
I did do. Video too, I turned it in at the time. Have you seen her, Ruth? I was meant to look her up. Cool.
Why didn't you?
Time passes and you think... I don't know, I suppose I thought I'd run into her somehow, if it was...
meant to be. Cheers.
Your new boy seems decent enough. Hathaway, is it?
James, yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah, no Ali McLennan, no?
Who is?
Now, one thing I've always wanted to ask, all those late nights and long observations, how come you never tried it on?
I was married.
Yeah, well, so were many that did.
I don't know about them. I love my wife.
Simple as that. Now, got anyone?
Come on, who'd have me?
Plenty.
Too set in me ways, man, to, I don't know, start over. Sometimes I think it'd be nice, but...
You shouldn't be alone. You're one of the good guys, Rob. Yeah, we should do this again. No strings. You know, just two old coppers out for a pint now and then.
Like that?
Well, you got my number.
Would you mind blowing out the candles when you're done? Good night, my darlings.
Good night.
Strange being back here again. Seeing Ruth. Did she ever know?
What?
You and Judd?
Oh, well, that was before they hooked up, though, wasn't it? Maybe a bit of a crossover. Besides, glass houses.
Ouch. It was just the once, for the record.
Right.
Do you think Judd and Poppy... She had a pulse. I'm so wasted. Hit the hay, I think. Coming?
I'm going to stay and finish this. I'll see you in the morning, though.
Delivery! Miss McLennan!
Oh, I say. You shouldn't have.
I just wanted to say thank you for having us here.
Did I hear someone go out last night?
I don't think so. Unless Freya went for smokes, though I can't think she'd have driven anywhere in her state.
No, you're probably right.
Where?
Robbie, I wouldn't. It's not pretty.
Show me. When?
Early hours, between 2 and 4. She wouldn't have known much about it. After the first, if that's any comfort.
I only saw her last night. Went for a drink.
You were...
Could have been. Maybe. Who knows? I'm sorry if I was,
Brusque?
Oh, well, I was thinking rude.
You're entitled.
No, not to you.
Sir, something you should see.
It looks like Ally McClellan was running her own inquiry into the Chloe Brooks case. The back office over there was tricked out like an incident room.
Wants a copper? But why? That case was put to bed 10 years ago.
I reckon she found something out. Something that had been missed at the original inquiry. What in God's name was she playing at?
And as I count backwards, the more relaxed and comfortable you become. 3. I want you to remember a very special time. 2. A time of celebration. 1. You're going to a party. party with your sister Ruth at her college and university. You remember that? That's good. That's right. Now, what do you see?
Everybody's wearing funny clothes. Like people in a play.
Do you recognize them?
They're wearing masks. They're Ruth's friends, but I don't know who's who. But I see Ruth. She's with a boy. Oh. They're having an argument.
Yes. What does he look like?
He's got clown clothes on. Diamonds. All diamonds in different colors. He's got a triangle hat. I can't find Ruth. She's not outside. There's a door.
Open the door.
Please.
Open the door, Chloe.
There's been an accident. The boy in the clown clothes. And he's not wearing his mask. I know who he is. It's the one who kissed me, put his hand up my top. There's blood. My head. There's a...
Wake her up.
There's a bird. A golden bird with blood on its beak. It bit me. Please.
Wake her up.
Bring her back. Bring her back now. Some fresher, you said. The Judd was all over some fresher. Only it wasn't a fresher, was it? It was your little sister. This was taken where? At Hayford?
The base? Of course. When the forces of law and order attacked the peace camp.
And you were arrested.
Could I borrow a finger for a moment, do you think?
I'm anxious to establish who was wearing what when Chloe Brooks was attacked.
Oh, good heavens. Well, I'm afraid I'm unable to help you in that regard.
Unable or unwilling?
Unable. By dint of the simple fact that I wasn't there.
And why was that?
An undergraduate bash. One does have a position to maintain.
Judd Havelock was a regular visitor to House Beautiful around then?
Well, I wouldn't say a visitor. He did some work for me.
And was dating Ruth Brooks, of course.
Yes, but I had certain rules.
Not under my roof.
I don't expect you to understand that.
Being a regular, paid-up member of the patriarchal hegemony, you mean? I'm just trying to find out who killed your friend, Professor.
Now you're any closer to doing that, do you think?
I believe so. But I could use some help. I'm not the enemy.
Of course you are. You just don't realize it.
How'd it go?
I'll fill you in when I've made sense of it. How about you?
Well, according to her books, McLennan was in serious financial trouble. Boatyard was barely breaking even, and then about a year ago, she starts making cash deposits. £4,500 initially, then the best part of £1,000 a month, going in around the first of the month.
And this would be around the same time that Poppy Toynton started making huge withdrawals from her account. Well, he was blackmailing her. Over what, though?
Well, then there's this.
What am I looking at? Class A, Nicola. 5 grams. Right, that's not dispossession, that's intent to supply.
Is there any way you can help me out here?
Why would I do that?
What kind of you scratch my back sort of thing? Look, it's big. It's really big.
How big's really big?
Murder big.
Oh, murder big. Wow.
So what can you do for me?
Well, pretty much anything. I say the word and you'll be back on the street in 5 minutes. I say the other word and you're going away for a very long time. Tough on the kids, huh?
The arrestee is a Nicola Silman, known prostitute, died in a house fire last year. The tape is dated 17th of May 2005, but she was never charged. And then this.
Drove me out of town, somewhere quiet, you know, so as to do the business. And afterwards we were sitting there having a smoke. Wait to see if we can go again. And then this van pulled up. The driver got out and he gets a barrow out the back of the van. Then he drags a bundle out. And then I saw a hand fall out.
A hand?
You saw someone dump a body? When was this?
About 5 years back, maybe.
So what, you thought you'd just bank it against a rainy day? Come on, Nicola. You've got to convince me. So far, you just sound like some scarecrow clutching at straws.
Look, I swear it. On my kid's life, I swear it.
Okay, all right. Where did you see this?
The old Air Force place.
Hayford?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I should believe you. Why?
Because I got the registration of the van. Baz. B-A-Z 834.
McLennan stopped the tape and wrote the arrest office no further action. Missing digits 3. Bravo Alpha Zulu 8343, white escort van registered to Stuart Toynton.
Toynton?
Poppy's father, I spoke to him earlier. He gave the vehicle to Poppy as a runaround.
So it looks like Poppy Toynton brought Judd Havelock's body out here and concealed it somewhere.
Poppy, are you sure? It could have been someone using her car.
Well, if that was the case, why has she been paying off McLennan for the past year?
So what, Poppy refuses to play and McLennan kills her?
Not the Ally McLennan I knew.
Yeah, but she wasn't, sir, was she? This is the latest composite of the timeline. Being able to include Edward Florey's photos and a few bits of video recovered from Ally McLennan's plate. People we can identify for sure. Judd Havelock and Ruth Brooks. He's in the Harlequin costume. Judd ducks out here, and that's the last we've got of him on either video or any of the photos. Judd just disappears. Never seen again.
Hold up. Who's that?
Dottore della Peste, the plague doctor. Whoever it is never seems to be too far away from Judd over the whole evening.
Can we go in closer?
Yeah.
Golden bird. With blood on its beak.
Significance?
Chloe Brooks said she was attacked by a golden bird.
I thought it was Judd Havelock.
If what Chloe remembers is true, then Judd Havelock's already dead.
So whoever's wearing the bird mask?
Probably killed Judd Havelock.
Except no one remembers who was wearing which costume.
So they say. All right.
We have guests.
Hey, Ruthie. What's up?
Festing's fancy dress.
Mr. Festing, DS Hathaway, we spoke the other day. I was just wondering...
Actually, I think you might be in luck.
There's one outfit in particular that we need to account for. The 𝐷𝑜𝑟𝑖 della Peste. We want to know who was wearing it.
Well, it wasn't me.
What were you wearing?
I can't remember. But not that.
It's not Poppy. I know that. I think she had a zany costume.
Miss Carlyle?
I don't know. Could have been Principal Ferber, Lakshmi.
Yeah? Maybe.
Sorry, when did you say you were looking for?
Michaelmas term last Saturday in November.
Adrian's father used to run a shop just off the Broad.
We closed down about 5 years ago when Dad died. Fortunately, he was a meticulous bookkeeper. Yes, we did have a big hire of Renaissance costumes that weekend, including the masks, of course. Bless him, he's written a note here in the margin. 2 costumes, unreturned, deposit forfeit. Arlecchino and Dottore della Peste.
Does it say who hired them?
Should do, yeah. Oh. Actually, they were both signed for and hired on the same credit card.
Thank you.
Last night? No, we were all here. Well, I can't vouch for Ruth, obviously.
Actually, Diana asked if someone had gone out last night. She thought she had the door.
I went straight to sleep. I didn't hear a thing. Why, what's so special about last night?
Another murder was committed by the same person responsible for Miss Toynton's death, for Samantha Coyle's, and of Judd Havelock.
Judd? What are you talking about? Ruth?
He's dead. Chloe found him the night she was attacked.
Look, it wasn't an accident that Poppy Toynton was killed at the 𝐷𝑜𝑟𝑖. The murderer chose that moment, so suspicion would fall on the widest list of suspects possible.
Including us?
Yeah, including you. So whatever loyalty you think you owe to each other, or to your old alma mater, the killer doesn't share your view. If there's anything you haven't told me, anything you've held back for whatever reason, now might be the time.
Frey, you remember that? About the costumes at Judd's?
That was nothing. He was probably lying. I don't know.
It wasn't Ferber. Tell him.
It wasn't Principal Ferber in the bird mask. It was Diana.
How do you know that?
Judd told me. It was hanging on the back of his bedroom door along with the Harlequin costume. Diana paid for it, for both of them. I thought it was a weird thing for her to do at the time.
So why didn't you say so at the time?
Because she didn't want me to ask what she was doing in Judd's bedroom.
But why would Diana have paid for Judd's costume? It doesn't make sense.
No. Unless there was more to their relationship than any of you knew.
Diana and Judd? No, I can't believe it. I won't.
It's Ellerby.
I know, it's what I came to tell you.
Yeah, great minds. I thought you were heard turning up. Better get across to the college.
No, too late. She left half an hour ago. Traffic camera's got her headed north out of Oxford.
My car.
still can't square it, sir. Everything Ellerby's ever stood for.
Lust doesn't run to a timetable.
I was thinking more on Judd's part.
Well, the opportunity for mischief was too good to miss. Once he'd got his boots under the table, Ruth, Lakshmi, Freya. You can bet he wasn't very discreet. If it'd come out that Diana and Judd had been lovers, she'd have been loft out of Oxford.
Yeah, got it. We'll take it from here. I and this guy's just picked her up an infrared. She's gone to ground in one of the plant buildings. They're sending through a grid reference. Got it? Good. Police. Professor Ellerby.
Stay back!
Can we talk about this, Professor?
I never meant to kill him. The extent of his depravity. You have no idea.
We have.
I begged him. I begged him to stop. I pleaded with him. Don't come any nearer!
Careful, sir.
Don't!
And how did it happen?
It was Ruth's little sister. Poor child. And he was mocking me. You see, mocking me, and I followed him indoors. He just said the most wicked things. And then there was there was just blood everywhere. So much blood.
Poppy Toynton helped you to cover it up.
Yes. While she lived, yes. But you see...
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus.
Yes.
Things are never that easy, are they?
If only he'd been kind. But he should have been kind.
Yes, he should.
Set the petrol down, Professor.
I betrayed everything. I betrayed everything. There has to be a reckoning, you see. There has to be. Because the worst of it is, after all this time, I still love him.
Don't.
See you later.
Hot work, eh? Fancy a drink?
Make it dinner, and I'm paying. I owe you one.
No, you don't.
8 o'clock, the till.
All these years, I thought everything somehow was my fault.
You were all just bits of kids, caught up in something beyond your control.
I I hope you don't mind the liberty, Miss Brooks, but there's someone here who'd very much like to see you. Out flew the web and floated wide.
The Lady of Shalott? Point?
Point.
What's brought that to mind?
A pure and virtuous maiden cursed to fall in love and die half mad for the want of it. Can't imagine.
Judd Havelock was no Lancelot. Are you matchmaking? You old softy.
Keep it under your hat.
Oh, believe me. Just don't get any ideas on my behalf.
I wouldn't dream of it, sir.